Many Naruto fans will agree that the Land of Waves is one of the best and most important arcs in the Naruto franchise. It was during the events of this arc that Naruto was forever impacted by the interactions he had with Zabuza and Haku. During their clash, Naruto saw firsthand just what the ninja world was really about, and it was after their deaths that he decided upon his ninja way. A lot of fans are aware of the fact that Sasuke Uchiha once returned to the graves of these two ninja. What many fans don't know is that Naruto Uzumaki himself once visited their graves and did so at a very important time on his journey to becoming the 7th Hokage. In today's edition of After Naruto Shippuden, I'm going to break down for you guys the story behind why Naruto went back to their graves. Ninja dying isn't anything new in the Naruto universe. It happens all the time, even more so when you look at Madara Uchiha when they were growing up with Hashirama Senju, where death was an everyday thing. Madara saw his brothers die over the years, and it shaped him in some eyes for the worse. Naruto Uzumaki isn't any different, but the deaths of Zabuza and Haku were two deaths that stood with him even as he was so close to becoming the 7th Hokage. This should be no surprise to anyone who remembers how during the 4th Great Ninja War that Kakashi told Edo Tensei, Zabuza and Haku just how much Naruto was impacted by their deaths. It's only right that in the years before Naruto became Hokage that he will find himself right back in the Land of Waves, standing in front of the burial site of Zabuza and Haku, reflecting on what happened on his very first real mission as a ninja, one where his life was actually on the line and he wasn't walking some old lady across the street or chasing after a lost cat. The poetic symbolism isn't something that we should ignore. These men were the very first to show Naruto how cruel the ninja world could be, and how Naruto, now famous for ending the 4th Great Ninja War, was now taking his first real steps towards becoming the Hokage. It would be a position where every day Naruto had to weigh the lives of ninja against the missions that they were being assigned, just as Zabuza and Haku, each time they took on a mercenary job, had to weigh their own lives against the missions and the clients that they were taking. In the following scene, which comes in the Kakashi Hiden novel, Lightning in the Frozen Sky, Naruto has just had his beliefs questioned by the leader of the Armament Alliance, Garyo, which is a group that was massacring people in the Land of Waves and idolized Madara Uchiha after experiencing their own personal dream world in the Infinite Tsukiyomi and being swayed to see things in the light that Madara was preaching. A very reflective Naruto walks across the Great Naruto Bridge, the very same bridge that was named after Naruto after defeating Zabuza and Haku, and he heads towards the graves of Zabuza and Haku. It's in this moment that we see just how much Naruto has matured since he was a 12-year-old genin, where Naruto, now 18 years old, is starting to view the ninja world in the light of a leader. It's here I'll begin sharing parts in the scene and come back to you guys with my thoughts, and it's here I'm gonna begin quoting. In silence, Naruto looked down at the grave markers of Zabuza and Haku, nestled against each other. The rough markers, simple pieces of wood in the shape of a cross, did indeed have the signs of several days and nights, having passed over the many years that they were placed into the ground. The wind cut through the grassy field. Naruto grunted. Garyo's voice popped into Naruto's ears. If the Land of Waves is at peace, then is a peace built on a pile of banknotes, seized by stomping on the backs of these impoverished people, Garyo had said. The world just keeps changing, you know. Money, it's like kunai, ninjutsu. It's good or bad, depending on how you use it, I guess. Maybe, Naruto said as he looked at the graves. End quote. It's right here you can see just how much Naruto's interactions with Nagato and Obito and Madara and Sasuke changed his line of thinking for the better. The young 12-year-old Naruto saw things in a more innocent light as an innocent person, seeing things in a black and white manner. 6 years later, this version of Naruto is much wiser and acknowledges that there are many shades of gray that exist in the world. By this point in the timeline, Tsunade and Kakashi have begun taking time with Naruto to prepare him to become Hokage, which is ironic given that while this scene is occurring, Kakashi is having his own doubts about formally accepting the Hokage position via inauguration to relieve Tsunade of her duties as Hokage. Naruto went to the graves of these two ninja who carried out missions in the name of their employers and died after being betrayed by one of their employers. Naruto as Hokage would have the lives of countless ninja in his hands, and he wouldn't be there to save him if a mission went sideways. He would have to make the right judgment call and live with the results if he didn't. Seeing these graves, this is just a reminder to Naruto of just what responsibility the Hokage truly is. The conversation with Gario, the leader of the Armament Alliance, made Naruto realize that money was ultimately the cause for the dangerous lives that ninja now live, whereas when you look at when Madara came up, the dangerous lives that were being lived was a byproduct of clan pride and ultimately clan survival. As Hokage, Naruto would be answering to a feudal lord, and there would be decisions that would be made that he would have no choice but to follow, decisions that very well could be rooted in the potential for money. For Naruto, this was a realization of what Sasuke Uchiha had said right before their final battle, that until the current system is fixed, there will always be conflict in the ninja world. It's moments like this where Naruto is being tested mentally that makes the story after Naruto Shippuden so very interesting, and it really makes you wish that the anime studio properly adapted some of the novels that they covered. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about Naruto returning to Zabuza's grave, but as always guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day guys.